What's up everyone? This is Hotel Break, the part of our channel to visit when planning your next Disney vacation. This week we are reviewing the Anaheim Desert Inn and Suites in Anaheim, California. The Anaheim Desert Inn is located at 1600 South Harbor Boulevard, just west of Disneyland Resort. And when we say just left, the entrance to the Esplanade is literally right across the street. As we make our way towards the lobby, there is ample room to offload your vehicle if you chose to drive for your stay. Once entering the lobby, we are met with clean, modern decor and a guest service counter. There is plenty of seating available to relax and wait if the service counter is busy when you arrive, although we did not experience a wait. And there is a small business center located just to the left of the service counter as well. The staff was very friendly and helpful upon arrival. On the way to the room, there are elevators provided if not staying on the first floor. Our room number was 528 and we booked a Parlor Suite A. There are 7 types of rooms available, which we will cover later. In this Parlor Suite, there is a front room which we will come back to. Walking into the room, we find 2 queen beds and most of the things you would expect to find in a hotel room. The room felt as refreshed as it could be for the style of furniture that was used. We find this style of furniture in a lot of value hotels that we have reviewed, and it always feels dated. To the hotel's credit though, it felt very clean and well maintained. One thing to note, having the extra room in the front did cause the room to feel a bit dark at times as it ate up most of the natural light. Starting at the front of the main room, we find an ironing board, an extra blanket, pillows, hangers, and a bench that could be used for getting ready or a luggage rack. Next to that is the TV, the phone, and workstation with an office chair and a dresser for your clothing or storage. Next to that is the microwave. And below the microwave is a large style mini fridge to stow your food or any leftovers. It has plenty of room and even has a freezer to refreeze ice packs if needed. Just outside the bathroom is the vanity area. Here there is a large mirror and sink. There's a small coffee maker as well, but feels a bit out of place. There are extra towels, body soap, and face soap. Coffee is provided for the coffee maker along with coffee cups and plastic water cups. Again, no coffee lids. What's the deal with no coffee lids these days? Above that, there is tissue, moisturizer, and a small hairdryer. Next to the vanity is the bathroom. It's a small bathroom due to the sink being located outside. But nonetheless, you have a clean yet basic bathroom with a shampoo conditioner combo being located on the wall. One thing to note is that the shower head is low. Now I am 6'2", and this is where the shower head is located next to me. So if you are tall, you might have to practice your squats. Over at the 2 queen beds, they were comfortable and did not find that they hampered any sleep. In between the beds are 2 bed lamps, which include 1 outlet and 1 USB port for charging your devices. Underneath, the alarm clock offers charging options as well. There are 2 outlets and a wireless charging pad on top of the device and a USB and USB-C port in front of the device, so plenty of charging options. Underneath the clock there is a bedside drawer and a safe to stow any valuables during your stay. Back up to the lamps, we find that they are individually switched and have a nifty reading light to not disturb any others trying to sleep. Now what about the people on the other side of the bed? Well, the right side does offer a higher wall outlet, but the other bedside unfortunately does not offer anything. Now to that room we saw when first entering the room. This room can be used as an entertainment room, a waiting room for your party, or it is a great option for a kid's room. It has a sleeper sofa, a TV, and an extra dresser for more clothes or storage, and a weird vent on the wall to help pull in the desired temperature, I believe. The AC heating unit is located on the back wall between the bathroom and the vanity area, and there are plantation style blinds that control most of the room's natural light. The artwork in this room leaves a lot to be desired, especially being located next to a major theme park. Although not being a Disneyland Good Neighbor hotel could have to do with the lack of theming. Outside of the room, we get a pretty decent view and we can see parts of the park. We can see Guardians of the Galaxy and part of the Incredicoaster. And at nighttime, the views are even better. Speaking of views, if you are unable to attend the fireworks at Disneyland, or it's an off-park day, there's a rooftop viewing area open from 9:15 to 10 p.m. on the weekends. The parking situation can get quite chaotic, especially if arriving around check-in. There's a narrow pathway for self-parking that fills up quickly. That being said, they do try to take this chaos out of your hands and offer free underground valet parking with a clearance height of 6 foot 8 inches for your vehicle. Hats off to the valet team. The heated indoor pool is located on the left just past the lobby with the hours of 8:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Although the pool was closed for maintenance on both of our stays, it seems clean, has enough chairs, and has a spa as well. Left of the pool, just past the lobby, is a brand new market. This market is open 24 hours a day, although the hours were limited during our stay as it was just launching. The market is self-checkout and offers a variety of drinks and snacks. It even offers various Disney souvenirs for last-minute gift ideas or if something catches your eye. And it does have some essential items you may have forgotten or ran out of, along with even more snacks. And left of the market area is where we find the Continental Breakfast, open from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. This is a small step up from the basic Continental Breakfast of just coffee and a pastry. They do offer a coffee machine, juice machine, tea and all the condiments, and lids. Also, they do have a cereal bar and oatmeal, which is always welcoming. And then over at the counter, there are pastries and fresh food as well. If you find the Continental Breakfast was not enough for you, or you don't want to eat inside the park and pay park prices, there is an IHOP and a Denny's a stone's throw away. Denny's is literally right across from the hotel, so super convenient. There's a laundry mat on site as well for any of your laundering needs. It is open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. The prices are $4 to wash and $4 to dry. And there is a vending machine with laundry detergent and fabric softener if needed. If last minute cash is needed, there is an ATM on property as well. And if you're visiting the park past your checkout time or before your check-in time, there's a locker room to stow your items or luggage while you play inside the parks. Now, larger suitcases are stowed for free in a locked area by the front desk, but carry-on luggage will need to be kept in the lockers at a cost of $1.50. The check-in time for this hotel is 3 p.m. and the checkout time is 11 a.m., so pretty standard. I mentioned that there were 7 room types before. Here are all the options available listed. Now on to the grades. As always, we will be grading by location, quality, extras, and value. Location. The Anaheim Desert Inn and Suites is almost the closest off-property hotel you can stay at near Disneyland Resort. Only the Best Western plus Park Place Inn and the Park View Inn are closer. And we are talking about just a matter of feet and seconds. The hotel is 0.3 miles away from the Disneyland Resort Esplanade and about a 7-minute walk. We won't mention the distance or time to get to the parking garages because if you stay at this property, that's something you are highly likely not to utilize. The area was safe and secure with no steep grades or inclines. Quick access to food can be found close by at the IHOP and Denny's. Gas stations are located on the corner of Harbor and Ball with a Chevron and a Shell. And if additional items are needed, there is a Walgreens and CVS located a half-mile south, about 11-minute walk. For location, it receives an A. Quality. Although being an older style hotel with its look and feel, everything felt well maintained and clean. The beds were comfortable and did not cause any discomfort or lack of sleep. All the service we received during our stay was great. The front desk was exceptional and the valet attendant was hustling parking cars at peak check-in hours. Any additional needs were met within reason. The furniture might feel basic, but at this level that is to be expected. If there was one complaint, it would be the lighting. The room felt dark and uninspiring. As I mentioned earlier, it could be that half the natural light is being blocked by the extra room in front. So if you're not booking that style room, I'm assuming more light will be let in through the front window. But how often are you going to utilize the room? That might not matter much. And the artwork needs to be refreshed to give it a more magical feel. For quality, it receives a B. Extras. This hotel has standard extras plus some. There are basic in-room amenities such as a microwave, ironing board, safe, free Wi-Fi, premium cable HD TV, refrigerator, and a coffee maker. The amenity upgrades that it has over other hotels in its class are found outside of the room. The pool is an indoor pool. It is more accessible year-round. Having a pool indoors has its benefits and downfalls. It depends on your preference. And there is a card-operated laundry and coin-operated luggage storage on property. Also, an ATM is located on property. The continental breakfast is a step up from most at this level, which is nice, but it is still limited. And there is a Disneyland fireworks view deck on most weekends. Now let's talk about parking. Parking is not free. It is $20 plus tax per vehicle. That being said, $20 is on the low end of being this close to the park. There are some hotels in its class that offer free parking and some that charge more for being even farther away. They do offer free valet parking, which is nice. It takes some stress away after arriving. The hotel does offer accessible features in some rooms. Cribs are available for $10 plus tax per night, and it is a 100% non-smoking hotel as well. For extras, it receives a B. Value. This is where the hotel makes its biggest splash. It sits at the lower end of the price range for hotels in the vicinity, generally around $190 to $200 per night. It may not have all the bells and whistles like others, but where it is situated and given the price point, it gives it a boost. There are plenty of amenities and will satisfy most people. And besides, if you're in the parks most of the time, these bells and whistles might not matter as much. The two aspects holding it back from a Sol day is the lack of free parking and a full breakfast. So for value, it receives an A-. For the final grade, the Anaheim Desert Inn and Suites receives a B+ and the mouse break seal of approval. If you're looking for a hotel with minimal walking distance to Disneyland Resort and don't mind missing out on a few amenities, consider giving it a good look. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for all future content and reviews just around the corner. Remember, life moves pretty fast. Take a mouse break.